think I fixed it. All right. Let's go. Let's get it. We're back. Let's get it. Pretty sure we're back. Are we back? Hello? I think it's okay. You actually came back. You actually thought I wasn't going to come back, Pancake? There's no way you actually thought I wasn't going to come back, Pancake. It's like a 0% chance you actually thought that. But I did restart literally everything. Literally everything. Hi, Shadow. Hi, yo. Alright. You guys want to watch some videos? Well, you better say yes, because restart me. Dude, having a time... Dude, if I could... Going back in time would be so crazy. It'd be so crazy to go back in time. Think about all the things you might do differently if you went back in time. So many things. Never install League of Legends. Omega lol. Yeah. I would have uninstalled that shit way back when. I don't even know when, 2014 or some shit. Going back in time is too much effort. Just have Alzheimer's. Anyways. Oh my god, streamception. Anyways, let's watch some videos.
The title of the video isn't clickbait, it isn't sarcasm.
It's clickbait, it's clickbait, it's clickbait. It's clickbait. Alright. Never retire in your 20s. It will end like Amanda Bynes, Amanda.
When Amanda Bynes quit acting at the age of 24,
Okay.
her $6 million net worth implied that she'd have a low-stress, problem-free future.
Yes.
Instead, through addiction,
That's what everybody thinks it would be, but it never ends up that way.
mental hospitals, jail time, unfavorable
Wow.
articles, evictions, and the alienation of everybody close to her
Wow.
should show that the universal
She doesn't even look like the same person. Oh my goodness.
dream of early retirement
What?
is actually a living hell. The
Yeah.
announcement first came on the 22nd of June 2010, and just 6 months prior, Amanda was looking incredible.
What the hell?
She was described as one of the funniest and
Booba.
most promising performers of her generation, often being cast as a kind, wholesome young adult, which seemed to
Okay.
reflect exactly who she was off camera. In a 2007 interview, it was highlighted that
Alrighty.
she'd almost never been in trouble.
You haven't been to jail?
No.
No jail?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
No.
No.
That's foreshadowing right there if I've ever heard it.
Rehab. Amanda Bynes, what kind of a starlet are you?
I know. What's wrong with me?
The reason for which being that she valued
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
longevity.
I just have my eye on the prize, which for me is a long
Drugs.
career, and I don't want to blow what I've worked so hard to
Uh-huh.
achieve.
Before the interview ended, she'd add that she wasn't attracted to any kind of partying.
I'm not interested in that. You know, the club
Right.
scene and drinking doesn't appeal to me, so it's actually easier for me not to do it.
However, it seemed
Guys, you gotta understand when these celebrities go on talk shows and stuff like that, they have an image to uphold, okay?
Amanda was telling a naughty little fib.
Uh-huh.
Turns out she'd begun
A fib.
experimenting on the set of Hairspray 1 year prior, inspired
Alright.
by an article in a magazine that called Adderall the new skinny
Adderall?
pill, and they were talking about how women were taking it to stay thin.
Addy.
I was like, well, I have to get my hands on that before
Now she's like a college student now.
stating I started smoking marijuana when I was 16.
Sheesh! Wait, we're jumping all the way to the weed. Okay.
even though everyone thought I was the good guy. Her usage was then exacerbated by the failure of her side business in 2009,
Damn.
after which she was losing high-profile movie roles for getting too cooked.
She doesn't look like the same person at all.
Whilst on set. When I was doing Hall Pass, I remember being in the
She's too high on set, so yeah, of course she's gonna lose some roles.
trailer, and I used to chew the Adderall tablets because I thought they made me more high that way.
Okay.
It was the mixture of being so high that I couldn't remember my lines and not liking my appearance
What?
that prompted Bynes to pull out of the film. After removing herself from Hall Pass, Amanda starred in one final movie, Easy A.
Oh
the
yeah,
premiere of
that was
which
actually a good movie.
becoming the straw that broke the camel's back. Bynes recalls attending a screening of her last film, Easy A, and having a different reaction than everyone else to the movie. I literally
No actor saved from allegations. It's so stressful, like having everybody watching you, because like people will just make up anything they want about you, and then things will just spiral out of control.
couldn't stand my appearance in that movie, and I didn't like my performance.
Yeah.
I was absolutely convinced I needed to stop acting after seeing it.
Oh.
In a foggy state of mind,
You don't have to stop acting. You can just get back into acting rather than being high all the time.
Amanda announced her retirement in 4
Crazy.
spontaneous tweets reading, "Being an actress isn't as fun as it may seem.
Yeah.
If I don't love something anymore, I stop doing it. I don't
I mean,
love
okay.
acting anymore, so I've stopped doing it. I know 24 is a young age to retire, but you heard it here first. I've hashtag retired.
Hashtag retired, omega lol.
Although with an unresolved substance problem and nothing else to do."
We need more Roy allegations. There are no Roy allegations.
Amanda's usage continued to escalate. "I just had no purpose in life. I'd been working my whole life and now I was doing nothing." She continues, "I had a lot of time on my hands and I would wake and bake and
Wake and bake. Okay.
literally be stoned all day long."
Well, okay. Maybe that's actually a problem, okay?
Around this time, Amanda said she started hanging out with a seedier crowd and I isolated a lot.
Yeah.
I got really into my drug usage and it became a really dark, sad world for me.
You could just go touch some grass, guys.
It was with this
It'll
seedy
be
crowd
okay.
that Amanda began to frequent nightclubs, eventually leading to her first of many mugshots. She'd been arrested for sideswiping a police car, hit and run, and driving under the influence.
Wait, what does it mean to sideswipe? What, huh?
Which she'd attempt to solve not through the court system, but rather by tweeting at the president. "Hey Barack Obama, I don't drink. Please fire the cop who arrested me. I also don't hit and run at the end,"
Yeah, okay. Like that was gonna work.
although the post was met with silence.
Yep.
Despite the unfavorable press,
Yeah, no one would. Yeah, okay. Obama is gonna reply to that. Sure, yep.
Amanda continued to party in the public spotlight, even claiming in a People magazine interview that she was doing amazing while adding, "I'm not talking about being arrested for DUI because I don't drink, and I don't drink and drive.
Yeah.
It is all false," although according to others around her,
all
Amanda
false.
was completely delusional.
Yeah, she sort of sounds delusional.
People around Amanda are really concerned about her, a source tells People.
This girl, delulu as fuck, wake and bake, high on set 24/7.
She tells People she doesn't party or drink. She doesn't realize she has a problem, which is followed by some rock-solid evidence confirming this. Just 2 days after claiming that she was doing amazing, Amanda was dropped by her agent, publicist, and lawyer with an article stating all 3 people are telling similar stories. Bynes was a dream client for years, but she became extremely difficult in the past 12 months, some say uncontrollable.
She's out of
All 3
control.
members of the team made multiple efforts to help Amanda before she went radio silent. Eventually, the team decided to cut bait, acknowledging they can't help someone that doesn't want to be
This is true, very true, okay?
helped. Clearly fed
If someone's not willing to cooperate, you can't help them, okay, guys?
up by her portrayal in the tabloids,
Okay, she looks like she's doing alright, though.
Amanda found herself in physical altercations with the paparazzi,
Oh, no.
as well as in verbal altercations with other high-profile celebrities. For example, she'd make a tweet reading, "At Rihanna,
You know, with paparazzi, it can't be that hard to go on this guys, right, guys? Like,
you look so ugly trying to be white," who'd then respond by stating, "Yeah,
Is it
see
that
what
hard?
happens when they cancel intervention?" Amanda then responded to this by stating, "At Rihanna, unlike your fugly face self, I don't do drugs.
damn! Yeah, right.
You need the intervention, dog. I met your ugly
Dog! You disgusting dog!
face in person. You aren't pretty, you know it." In a different tweet,
damn.
Amanda simply wrote, "At Miley Cyrus."
So she just gets high and then fights people and then tweets about it. Is that right?
you're ugly, who take the more mature
You're
approach by
ugly.
responding with, I won't even
Wow, Miley Cyrus is taking the mature approach. I never thought I'd see the day.
entertain that thought. I was rooting for her comeback until she started attacking me,
Yeah.
with Amanda's callouts being pretty clear projections, as she wasn't looking so great herself.
Yeah.
Not even 3 years after retiring, she'd post this
What is that monster?
video to her Twitter with the caption,
What is that?
I'm sucking on a Sour Patch Kid listening to music getting ready for tonight, prompting concern from her now declining fan base. She is seriously such a pretty girl. It's so sad seeing her like this. Something is definitely not right. She needs some help and someone or a few people
Gets high, gets ugly, and then calls other people ugly. Okay. Do you need a better case study of how to do everything wrong in life?
to sit her down and get her back on straight. Although with no clear desire to pursue anything meaningful, Amanda's situation had no hope of improving. In that very same month, Amanda Bynes was allegedly kicked out of a New York gymnastics class for showing up in an outfit comprised of fishnets, a wig, and a lingerie-like leotard.
Like, who does that, bro? Who thinks that's a good idea? To just show up looking like that, waste everyone's time. How are you gonna do gymnastics like that in the first place?
Of course, she denies it, stating, I'm suing
Oh, that's right. She was probably just high as fuck.
every blog saying I was kicked out of gymnastics. What is wrong with you people? What would you do if you found fake stories about you, making
goodness.
it difficult to ascertain what had
The allegations, they're all delusional. It's all made up, guys.
actually happened? The article came alongside a different video of Amanda dancing uncontrollably on a treadmill and another video of her doing a similar dance while walking around New York City without any shoes on. 3 weeks later, she'd give a rare interview with
Okay, well, that's like the average New Yorker. Let's be real.
In Touch magazine, stating, I have no clue why people say I'm insane. Every time I've heard it, it came from an
I remember when Roy was kicked out of gymnastics. I'm about to remember when I kicked you out of this Twitch chat.
ugly person's mouth, so I don't care. Before she'd add, I don't drink, I'm allergic to alcohol. The star insists she doesn't smoke pot, which was followed by Amanda being evicted only 1 month later for smoking pot in the lobby of her building.
Wow.
As a result, she'd make her way over to the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, where she'd bring the
How is she still so rich as fuck, man? She's been going downhill for so long, and she's still just going around having her, like, hanging out at the Ritz-Carlton smoking pot, like.
receptionist to tears by telling the worker she was too ugly to check Bynes in.
Wow.
After a 9-day stay
That is massive ego Andy activities right there.
in the building, Amanda was kicked out for removing smoke detectors, which accompanied other photos of the messy state the room had been left in.
Okay, well, I mean, I've seen some girls sinks, okay, you know, that's like average messy.
In the process, Amanda racked up a $9,000 hotel bill, which likely contributed to the $1.4 million she'd reportedly spent in only a couple
Jesus.
of months.
What do you spend all of that on? Like, what? How? Like, that is such a effort to spend 1.4 million in like a few months. You have to go way out of your way to buy a ton of stuff. Like, I wouldn't even want to go out and buy all that stuff.
Amanda apparently withdrew $100,000 from her bank on June 4 and a further $100,000 on July 2nd, showing that she was spending about $100,000 every 30 days. Contributing to this was one single taxi ride from New York to Los Angeles, which she used as an alternative to flying, given airports didn't accept.
Like, bro, you can only spend so much money a month on chicken nuggies and coffee. And then I'm just gonna hang out with you guys on stream. Like, how would you even spend $1 million in like a month? It's ridiculous.
Google as a form of identification. Once back in Los Angeles, she'd pour petrol on a random person's driveway.
What do you like? What? Like, you have to. It takes. You know how much effort it takes to get petrol, go to some random person's driveway and ruin it. Like, I got better things to do than that. All right, that's actually like absurd. Like, just if you're gonna go smoke pot, just go smoke pot and like touch fucking leaves or something. Like, you don't have to go around vandalizing
before setting it on fire.
Setting it on fire and calling people ugly in the process.
In the process, she'd accidentally spill some of the petrol on her dog, prompting her to take it to a nearby convenience store for a wash, where she'd be kicked out by the owner for walking into the back without permission. The bizarre evening led to her first stint in a mental hospital, after which she'd attempt to fix her life by going to rehab, reconciling with her family, and rediscovering purpose by enrolling in fashion school. To signify her fresh new start, Amanda had some of her tattoos lasered, which accompanied a series of tweets implying that things were back to normal. That would be until 5 months later, when she was once again arrested for driving under the influence. That very same month, Amanda was kicked out of fashion school for showing up high and causing, quote, horrendous arguments.
I'm seeing a recurring trend of high and fighting with people.
4 weeks later, Amanda made another absolutely insane tweet claiming that she...
The microchip in my brain made me say those things. Jesus, man. How delusional how delusional do you have to be? Where are they coming up with this stuff, man?
Been microchipped by her parents before stating that she was now engaged to a 19-year-old who she'd met in a fishing shop. It was then reported that
fishing shop? What is this? Stardew Valley?
Amanda was seen heading into a West Hollywood tattoo parlor to have her fiance's face inked on her neck.
Oh no.
Apparently she was turned away for not having proper...
Wait. Let me get this straight. You're gonna get your 19-year-old fiance's face on your neck. So that way, you know, maybe they lean in to shotgun some weed and they see their own face staring back at them, dude. Imagine that. How cringe can that be?
Identification, and this might have been for the better given she was also recorded getting overly touchy with a random security guard at around
what the fuck is this, man? What am I looking at?
the same time.
Hello? Overly that's a bit more than overly touchy.
However, it seemed this would also become a turning point as the negative press completely vanished overnight. There weren't any new Amanda updates for well over a year until this article was posted simply confirming that she was back in fashion school. With a new challenge and goal to work towards, Amanda was able to stay sober for 3 whole years, returning to the public spotlight with a brand new...
Wait, unexpected, a positive turn of events? Wow.
...interview. She'd state that things were going well.
I've been going to school lately, fashion school, FITM.
While expressing painful guilt over her choice to quit acting.
I do miss acting, and I actually have something surprising to tell you.
She actually sounds normal here.
I'm going to start acting again.
Yes! This would come alongside a tell-all interview with Paper Magazine, in which she'd confirmed that she was now 4 years sober.
Is that cap? That's gotta be cap, right? This has gotta be not true.
With the article stating that she'd found a new pursuit to fill the hole that acting had left, fashion. So when she'd celebrate her fashion school graduation around 7 months later, it was also a point of concern. Amanda had overcome her challenge, achieved her goal, but was back to a state of idleness. Not even 6 months after graduating.
No way, bro. It just gets worse. It just gets worse and worse.
Amanda had returned to rehab, where she'd post selfies of her new home job looking face tattoos, as well as meet her new boyfriend, who she'd get engaged to only 8 weeks later. Given the two met while in rehab, it seemed they helped each other stay sober, although after a rocky 3-year relationship, it eventually came to an end. In the days that followed their breakup, Amanda was recorded by a fan in this video.
Amanda, say what's up. What's up?
She doesn't look like the same person at all.
We just walking the streets of Hollywood. I saw my girl walking, so I said I had to say what's up.
Which was posted to TikTok, where it received over 15 million views and comments such as, "Man, it breaks my heart to see how they destroyed Amanda Bynes, the sweetest girl ever. It took me so long to realize that this was Amanda Bynes. I'm so sad now. Girl, what? That's Amanda Bynes? My heart goes out to her. Hope she's getting well. However, the worst was still yet to come." On the very same day that the TikTok was posted, Amanda was found roaming the streets of Los Angeles.
Bro, how? Found roaming the streets of LA naked? How, bro?
Naked, resulting in her return to a psychiatric facility. Just 2 months after this, a new article was published titled "Amanda Bynes is sad and isolated after being released from mental health facility."
Sad, isolated, naked, and walking around. Okay.
As she has lost interest in her passions while living alone, which is followed by another psychiatric hold just 3 months.
Oh, she seemed real passionate about drugs, though.
After her previous one. More optimistically, however, it was shown in September 2023 that Amanda was making an effort to remove her face tattoos, which you could argue is at least a step in the right direction.
Man. I don't even know what to believe with this stuff anymore, man. It's all like delusional. Everybody's claiming everything's fake stories, man. And then it's just constantly this like crazy ride of just like, oh, I'm better now. Oh, rehab. Oh, I'm doing this stuff. Oh, actually, everything's all terrible. Oh, actually, everything was terrible, but that was a lie. Actually, it's not terrible. I've been sober for 4 years. Oh, actually, no, it is terrible. Oh my God. It's just ridiculous, dude. 4 years sober, by the way. 4-year sober Omega lol. Yeah, this is why I'm a small streamer, because if I was a big streamer, you guys would find me walking around naked. Yeah. I don't think she was sober for 4 hours. She was yeah, dude. No doubt on my mind she'd be wake and bacon. Wake and bake. so ridiculous, man. Bro, like, how is it that people that go to Hollywood make a bunch of money and they end up like in horrible situations? And people that get rich become big Twitch streamers just become the same degenerates they've always been. They just become Asmongold, like.
It's not a practical joke or some kind of prank. It is the God honest truth. With my hand on a stack of Bibles,
they become VTubers and they make giga cringe original songs like Pippa.
I swear to you before the Lord and anime that I am being genuine when I say Twitch actually just made an incredible decision.
Wow.
We are witnessing history. I feel like...
Are we talking about the restreaming that we're doing right now? Is that what it is?
Some of the people that took the first manned airplane...
Also, Pancake, what is this tattoo on your face on my face? I can't believe I read that earlier. I couldn't even respond to it. It was too ridiculous.
Flight where you know what you have just experienced is a game changer, is super special, and you are part of history. That's how I feel right now with this. A very rare instance where Twitch does something that I can't help but applaud and really appreciate.
So, last year we updated our simulcasting policy to allow simulcasting on mobile services such as TikTok and Instagram.
It's about time.
On a recent trip, a number of streamers...
But you know, people are doing this anyways.
...talked about how they are leveraging these services to grow their Twitch community. So today we're taking this a step further and announcing that we are allowing simulcasting on any live streaming service.
Good job, because what happens is when you multi-stream to multiple different platforms, like TikTok. Notice how he says TikTok and he doesn't mention YouTube, by the way. When most of the people that are actually doing this are doing Twitch and YouTube. But regardless, he doesn't want to mention YouTube. Oh well, because they're more of a competitor. But generally what happens is, since Twitch has the better like community feel and the better chat and stuff like that, is when you multi-stream to different platforms, you bring people over to Twitch. Not the opposite way around. Like if you're streaming to TikTok and Twitch, your Twitch viewers are not gonna leave Twitch to watch the TikTok stream, because TikTok streams are jank, right? It's the other way around. People use TikTok to grow their Twitch. Anyways, I can't believe Roy would just make up a story about me. How horrible. Yeah, I've never. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Also, yeah, like, who actually watches stream? Who watches streams on YouTube? People only watch streams on YouTube. It's basically people that came from Twitch. Like, almost all of them. Like, unless you're, like, a speed watcher. But, I don't know. Oh, well.
Daniel Clancy, you beautiful son of a gun. You put a smile on my face and made me wet. Now, for those that don't know why this is such a big deal, I'll dive into it. But that right there is the new CEO of Twitch. He took over earlier this year.
He's a bit of a goofball, I'll admit.
He replaced the previous CEO, who was extraordinarily hands-off on the platform. Many of you probably didn't even know Twitch had a CEO, because this guy was more secretive than the elusive.
He basically, he didn't do anything. Like, nobody even knew what he was doing the entire time.
Man, like, this fucking guy seemed to be ashamed to be the CEO of the platform. His name was Emmett Shear, or as I like to call him, Emmett...
No way, it's Chris Gaming. My boy. Even though we don't really know each other, but the Clipper themselves, Chris Gaming. What's up, bro? Too lazy to open Twitch. Yeah, some people, like, what I've noticed with most people is that, like, you either have your go-to is you open up Twitch, or your go-to is you open up YouTube. And it's not, there's not a lot of people in between. It's like one or the other way. No way. It's the actual Chris Gaming.
Have no fear, I'm barely here, Sheer. If you went to any of his socials over the long time that he was the CEO of Twitch, you would have no idea what his position was. Because he didn't talk about the platform, he didn't interact with it, he didn't stream on it, he didn't communicate with anyone on it. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even know who XQC is, even to this day, or Kai Cenat for that matter. Like, he doesn't know anyone on the platform, no matter how big they are. He treated his position as CEO of Twitch the same way I treated boners back in high school, like random erections. Just trying to like hide it the best we possibly can and hope nobody notices.
Bro, he did not care whatsoever. Like,
so Emmett Shear for a long time was CEO in name only. I don't think he actually really did anything for the platform except try and fucking flush it down the shitter. And earlier this year, he stepped down and Dan Clancy, whom you just saw, stepped up.
Yep.
Now, when he first stepped up, I made the statement that
Dan is a bit of a goofball, but he seems much more involved with the platform. Like, he'll actually go on and talk to a lot of the big streamers and like have one-on-ones with them to get feedback from them. So, I mean, it's a plus for sure.
An extremely nice guy. I had actually met Dan before he became the CEO of the platform, and I had nothing but positive things to say about him. But I did say that I don't see any big changes coming under his leadership because I really don't believe that he had the capability to make big sweeping changes or improvements to the platform because there's just so much red tape and the inner workings of the company are more divided than my ass cheeks.
Yeah, I agree. Twitch mobile could definitely use some work, but you'd be surprised. Like, I think like 2/3 of my, or no, it's one third. Yeah, I've definitely 1/3 of the people that watch me on Twitch are mobile, but 2/3 of the people that watch on YouTube are mobile. So there's definitely a preference for mobile on YouTube.
Like, everything is so separated into their own departments and no one really communicates with one another, so it leads to a lot of discrepancies and miscommunications, at least in my experience from talking to some of the employees and about how the sausage is made there at Twitch, you know, the behind the scenes information and all of that.
How is that an emote, Pancake? How the frick is that a emote? You would see it, Chris. It's in the Twitch chat right now, but it's a star. You see the star on the top right of the screen? Okay, that's spinning. The star emote is called "Imagine being a mobile viewer that could not be me, Lamau. How silly. Anyway, look at this cool star I found." That's the name of the emote, of that little star spinning on the top right corner.
And to further explain, I'll go ahead and use my Twitch contract as an example. I actually talked to Dan directly about that, and he was super supportive of me canceling my contracts. That way I could explore streaming on YouTube. He was super enthusiastic about it. He understood. And
I'll admit though, when I'm on mobile, YouTube rarely recommends me streams. Rarely. So I usually just go to default to Twitch when I'm actually looking for a specific stream.
He said he had his blessing, but it wasn't up to him entirely. It still had to go through all of the other teams and all the other filters, and that took an additional like 3 or 4 months, I think. I'm getting a little foggy on exactly the timeline now since it's been a while. But the fact that Dan, being the CEO of Twitch, still had to go through 3 or 4 months for something as simple as canceling my contract, which was already kind of getting towards the end of its duration anyway, just led me to be more convinced that even if Dan came in with the best of intentions, which I really do think he did, that he wouldn't be able to make the changes that he'd want to see in the platform. But boy howdy, I've never been proven wrong. Eating my own asshole has never tasted so good.
Brother! That's exactly what I needed to hear today.
It is great to see Dan actually being able to have a positive influence on Twitch. This is absolutely a decision that Dan himself would pitch. From our conversation, I know that this is something he felt strongly about, that streamers shouldn't be tied down to Twitch if they don't want to be. So it seems like he was able to push this forward and make it come to fruition and make it a reality, which is absolutely incredible. And for those that don't know, Dan loves Twitch. Like, he lives and breathes the platform. He actively streams on there himself, just doing like some music.
He's just doing goofy stuff like playing piano.
Like, he's like actually extremely talented, so he does some kind of fire streams, and he is very much a user of the product, enthusiastic about it. There's a Twitch, well, not a Twitch clip. There is a clip on Kick.
Bro, the people that are in charge of these platforms, they have to use the platforms. How are they going to be in charge of things like Twitch if they don't use it? There was this clip of the new Twitter CEO on stage talking about Twitter, and they pulled out their phone, and it didn't even have Twitter on it. Like, come on now.
Where one of the Kick streamers saw Dan just roaming around, and they said, "Oh, sorry, I'm live on Kick right now." And Dan goes, "You know what? That's your choice." And then gives him a high five and just walks away with a big smile on his face. He just seems to love streaming, and he wants Twitch to get back to its former glory of being the best place to do it. And give everyone the freedom to stream how they want and when.
I think for so many years, Twitch took for granted they were like the place for streaming, and then they just didn't really do much to improve on it. They just kind of took advantage of it. And now that there's competition, all right, now they get a new CEO. Now they're actually adding in new features. Like they're actually making some they're actually getting some W's for once, right? Which is a shocker.
Where they want, and I couldn't be more ecstatic about that. So let's go over why this simulcasting change is so massive, because it almost sounds too good to be true. For those that don't know what simulcasting is, it's the ability for you to start up a stream on multiple platforms at the same time.
Yep, that's what we're doing right now.
Twitch has always hated that. They hated simul streaming more than Timmy Turner's dad hated the Dinklebirds.
Yeah.
So
what people would do is they would actually not affiliate their accounts, because if you were not affiliate, you were still allowed to simulcast to multiple streams. And so for a while, it was like the meta was to like not affiliate, not partner, and then simulcast and use that to grow. But now you don't have to do that.
they outlawed it. They made it against their terms. You couldn't simul stream. If you were doing a Twitch stream, it needed to be content exclusive to Twitch.
Yep.
You couldn't just have that stream being...
I had to bed. See you, Chris. Good night. Good night. Yo, it was good seeing you for a second. Maybe we can chat some other time. Okay, Chris? So, Smythe, we're just watching some videos.
pumped out to a lot of other places, except for mobile platforms, like Dan mentioned. They did eventually allow for that, where you could simul stream your Twitch stream to mobile platforms, but you couldn't do that otherwise. Unless, of course, you were like a completely unaffiliated account. And even then, it's not like they really encouraged it.
Admittedly, I don't. In my own personal experience, I don't know if simulcasting is really gonna have like a huge impact on your growth, but it's nice. It's fun. I like having the YouTube. I like Chris was in chat today from YouTube, and like we would have never seen Chris if we were not simulcasting. So there's definitely only really upsides from using simulcasting once you get used to it. And I think the best part about it really is that you get to save your VOD on YouTube, because one of the worst parts about Twitch that people have been complaining about for a super long time is that the VODs get deleted over time, and people don't like that. So what people do is they download the VODs and then they upload the VODs to YouTube. Well, you know what? Downloading a 5-hour VOD takes like half an hour, and then uploading it to YouTube it takes like another half hour, right? And if you stream every day, that's a lot of time, right? But you simulcast on YouTube, well, the VOD's automatically saved, already has a thumbnail, already has a title, everything's there. You can have, and then it's up, it's live. The second you end the stream, it's there, like it's already there. And people like the VODs, right? And uploading VODs is a pain in the ass, right? And people love to look back on the old content and stuff like that. But it's just a pain and a big responsibility to have to download the VOD every single day off Twitch, right? It's so much pain.
It was still very frowned upon. It was more forbidden than human transmutation and Full Metal Alchemist. Until today. This was like one of the main things I thought Twitch would never, ever even consider backing off on. I thought Twitch would always stick to their guns on simul streaming being against them.
I wonder if anybody knows, do you know if simulcasting is allowed on Kick? Because I'm mentioning Kick because Kick is obviously the main competitor to Twitch right now, besides YouTube. But I mean, YouTube streaming is still kind of lull. So, because if it's not already allowed on Kick, I bet it will be allowed very soon.
Because if you really stop to think about it, why would they? Twitch is still the #1 streaming platform. And now if streamers have the flexibility to stream
So my Twitch is linked to my YouTube so I can transfer it over in the background. Is there like a system to do that? But even then, if you transfer it over, the VOD gets saved under videos and not under live streams. And the live stream tab on YouTube is like nice. So, I don't know.
their Twitch broadcast to other platforms at the same time, why wouldn't they? There isn't a single reason why anyone on Twitch wouldn't also just stream to YouTube.
Yep.
It's the same content, you just put it to 2 different places, so it just maximizes your reach and viewership, and it's just an overall net positive to the streamer, but doesn't really do a whole lot to help out Twitch that much.
Thanks for the 3 biddies.
Unless, of course, you're mainly interacting with your Twitch audience, and like your YouTube streaming audience is seeing that, oh, the Twitch chat seems a lot more hyped than the YouTube chat. I'll start going over there. Then maybe you do get some new users that aren't already endemic to Twitch. I think there's definitely a real case to be made there in that argument. And perhaps it'll be extremely effective. Like maybe if you're broadcasting your Twitch stream to YouTube, and your YouTube audience is now seeing your stream for the first time and wants to get more involved, they'll go to Twitch because the interaction on Twitch is just genuinely better than YouTube, which is something I've talked about quite a bit at length now. So
I mean, dude, YouTube chat it's kind of lame, guys. Let's be real. You can make it better with the truffle extension. There's a few streamers that do that. But the truffle extension, it's not as good as 7TV or even better TV. And I heard it's pretty janky. So the Twitch chat is just better, period. It is.
I do think there probably is a case to be made that this is a strong move for Twitch in order to continue to grow and stay on top. But regardless, it is by far the best move for streamers. And it's not like this comes with any like fine print or anything. If you go
admittedly, I'm going to tell you right now, most streamers are not even going to simulcast because they're lazy. Well, for one, a lot of them are lazy. And two, most of them don't know that this change happened. And so, like, vast majority of them are not going to be doing this. Now, some of them will be, right? And those that will be, it's just a W. It's just a straight W for the streamers. And let's be real, if the streamers... We need to get W's for the streamers, because if the streamers were streaming, like, Twitch wouldn't exist.
Go to the page that makes the announcement that really breaks down what you can and cannot do. They are very lenient. The only thing that they ask you not to do is try and drive your Twitch audience to other streaming platforms while you're simul streaming. So let's say you're streaming Twitch and YouTube.
That makes sense.
Instead of like saying, hey, Twitch audience, go to YouTube. You're gonna like it better over there. You know.
I don't know why anyone would do that, but sure.
We've got the hottest babes in the YouTube chat over there. So get on out of Twitch and go to YouTube. They don't want you doing that. They also don't want you like combining the chats into one for the stream because they want it to feel like if it's on Twitch, it is a Twitch production, even though it's other places. It is still like the Twitch audience is getting the most love, so that way you're still celebrating with the Twitch community.
Lol.
Which I think are both very understandable positions to have here.
I don't know how they're gonna enforce that, really. But sure. Yeah, okay.
Or like the policy.
But also, like, there's no real incentive for streamers to push their audience over onto YouTube. Because the Twitch experience is just better. Like,
not much else. Everything else is kind of sunshine and rainbows from what I can tell. So, obviously, I'm going to start simul streaming YouTube and Twitch. I can finally shake the cobwebs off of my old Twitch channel here, which has just been collecting dust. It was like that scene out of Toy Story where Andy says, I don't want to play with you anymore, and then drops him. That's what I did with Twitch. And I've been loving my
okay, he says that, guys, but I follow Charlie, and he was streaming on Twitch already before the simulcasting change happened. For a while. They were pretty casual streams, but he was streaming on Twitch quite regularly, okay?
I'm on YouTube, but now there's absolutely no reason not to also stream on Twitch.
But the YouTube frogs didn't know that, okay? They didn't. And then right as the changes happened, he started streaming on YouTube and stuff, and like started driving, like, anyways.
I get the best of both worlds here. It's fantastic. I started streaming on Twitch. I still loved Twitch, but I switched to YouTube because I wasn't confident in the direction Twitch was going at the time.
They're getting intimidated by looking at juggling different websites. I mean, I don't know. If you're using like people have different programs, but I'm using Restream, right? And here we've got like I've got YouTube chat, I've got Twitch chat, and it's that simple. I'm not really juggling anything for the most part. Like, it's all right here. Sure, I don't get to see the emotes in chat. Maybe I can get an extension to get the emotes in this chat, but I don't want to see these emotes anyways, dude. Come on now. It's Pancake we're talking about.
But now I can do both. It feels great. Like, this is such a huge W move. It cannot be understated just how big of a deal this decision is from Twitch. And man, absolute hats off to Dan Clancy on this one. Fuck yes.
It's a good change.
Definitely wanted to talk about this. I'll be doing my first simul stream tonight. I don't know what time, probably like 10.
I will admit though that it is actually a little intimidating because when I went live today, I forgot that I had the simulcast in. I just had my Twitch chat up, and then I was like, oh shit, like a minute into the stream, I was like, wait, I need to have my dual chat up because then I'm gonna miss out on the YouTube frogs, right? And then for some reason, that made me more nervous to have both chats up, even though it's like, it feels exactly the same because I'm just reading both chats in one chat. It feels exactly the same as reading Twitch chat. Once you like 5 minutes into the stream, like you don't even notice anymore. You get used to it. But there was like a tiny bit of like a, you know, that hitting the start stream button. There's just a little bit of like intimidation to it.
EST somewhere in that general ballpark. So. Make sure to tune in if you want to see what this new experience is going to look like. I'm really excited, and this really gives me a lot of hope in Twitch actually, you know, starting to steer the ship in the right direction again.
Yeah.
So,
That's a good change. Hopefully, let's see if they can rack up multiple W's in a row. I'd really love to see it. If Twitch can get a consecutive W, I don't know what they would change, but something else, right? You know, that's going to be huge, right? Maybe we start offering like 70-30 splits to more people. Maybe they give a little bit more control over the ads to Twitch streamers. Maybe they do something about the pre-rolls. But if they can get a consecutive W, it's going to be like massively positive outlook on Twitch. Really looking forward to what else they do with the platform. But this is a really good change. I'm excited about this. I'm also simulcasting Twitch and YouTube. So yeah. W. Love to see it.
that's really about it. So yeah.
See ya. Pog. See ya. So Delulu, I'm dual wielding chat. I am pretty Delulu. I hate to admit it, but I just have to at this point. I just have to. I just have to. All right, chat. Suipus, then Donkey. Okay. Be right back. Pog. Oh, whoa. With YouTube going insane and trying to kill itself with ad block fighting Twitch. Has to not do that and it's a W. Dude, the ads on Twitch are ridiculous. The ads on YouTube streams are actually pretty chill compared to Twitch streams. Man, Suipus is more than humanly possible. Twitch has ads. Yeah, but the Twitch anti-ad block was for the longest time worse than YouTube. You know what I mean? Much more people use ad block for YouTube than they do for Twitch. Well, until very, very recently, right? Hey man, I've been drinking. I be giga hydrated. So yeah, I got a sweet piss a lot. They're not even small sweet pisses. They're like big sweet pisses. It's like a whole gallon, dude. At least a gallon. How long until the Dark and Darker server's up? 4:30. The update went at 5. It's gonna take 4 hours. So we're like halfway through it. The update might end early. Probably won't. Because last time they updated, it had a problem and it took like way longer than they said it would. It was like 3 to 4 months. Twitch fought adblock real hard, but they gave up and lost. It's YouTube's. Yeah, I mean, YouTube's gonna do the same thing because eventually the ad blocks, it's like viruses in an immune system. Like the ad blocks just evolve, right? Both of them just keep evolving until YouTube gets sick of it, and eventually YouTube will tolerate a certain amount of ad block. In which case, it's not worth their time to develop more anti-ad block. They'll just deal with it. You know what I mean? Early updates end late. Only late. It might be late. We'll see. If it is going to be late, I might take a break. Like, if they delay it, I might take a break and come back later. Something like that. Anyways, let's watch some Donkey. Let's watch some Super Mario Wonder.
Everybody says that Mario is for babies. But
Okay.
I played this game with my baby and she fell asleep right away. Before we talk about this new Mario, though, I want to talk about the old one. Super Mario Bros. U.
Yeah.
This is my favorite of these games, but it was also the most disappointing.
Oh,
it was the
why?
launch title for Wii U. It came out the same year as New Super Mario Bros. 2, and it was very similar to New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Okay.
Also, it is still being sold at the full initial retail price on the
Damn.
Nintendo
No
eShop.
sale? Come on now.
So this game and Mario Wonder are both $60 on there.
Wow. That's a lot of bullshit.
That being said, a lot of what makes Mario Wonder so much fun was there in Mario U. It just wasn't as obvious. All of the little tricks and twists in that game
I'm gonna admit, I don't really understand what Donkey's saying, but I'll just watch anything Donkey makes.
are very unceremonious. What Mario Wonder does so well is telegraphing and celebrating its own creativity.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I'm getting Wonder Ball.
That's cool. Damn, that's cool.
I'm Globio.
He's Globio.
This one is cool.
A lot of people confuse the plot of Mario with its story.
Yeah.
The plot of Mario is Bowser kidnaps Princess Peach.
Yeah. And you know she likes it, otherwise why would she keep getting kidnapped?
The story is the journey you take to get to Bowser.
Yeah.
The level design, the atmosphere, the soundtrack, the moods that the stages evoke. That is the story of
What are those?
All guests are required to pull that handle.
Okay.
Not me. I'm an elephant. That storytelling is a big part of what makes the 3D game so exciting, and it's the element most
Pog! What's up, Bingsy?
lacking in
Hey, Daniel. Hi, Daniel. Welcome.
Mario U. I always felt ripped off by the castle and Boo levels in that game because they are the least organic feeling.
All
When
right.
you lose that sense of place, the world turns into tiles on a grid and the magic is lost.
True.
In Mario Wonder, the second level is the singing piranha plant level.
This is dope.
You know you're in for a strong game when they break this out in the second
Yes, sir. That's right.
level. Come on.
You know, nobody actually had to add that into the game, right? They just went out of their way to put that in the game and make it dope.
Die.
Bop,
Yeah. I
bop,
killed all the
pow.
This game is a
Good
non-stop
job.
treasure trove of wacky levels like the bouncy hippo
Whoa.
level, the roller skating Koopas level, the parading bowl level, the dancing level, the upside down water level, the rising bubble level, the silhouette level, the zero gravity level. In this level, you play as the level.
What? That's cool.
They also throw so many new enemies at you, like
Yeah.
this bluebird that shoots straws out
Bluebird.
of its beak, or these
Straws.
bluebirds that dive into the water.
Whoa.
My biggest worry about this game was the flowers, which
Like, dude, games are not doing that anymore. Especially all the live service games, man. They're just so afraid to experiment. And I swear when they do experiment, they just ruin the games, man.
say some really weird stuff.
I believe in you.
Oh.
Shut up, weirdo. I'm not Santa.
They are embarrassing, and you know they're only in the game to encourage younger players.
Yeah.
But at least Nintendo throws people my age a bone by killing off a few of them. They do such a good job with the base level of creativity in a level that by the time you get the Wonder Flower, it's
Yeah.
like, damn, now we're doing this too?
Damn.
If they had these wonder effects in a third of the levels, people would be impressed. But to have them in every single level is just insane. In this level, they introduce a guy who eats Goombas, and you go, haha, stupid Goomba. Then they turn you into a Goomba, and it becomes a battle for survival.
Oh. Goomba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. So yeah, this game is wonderful.
It's wonderful. Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
No, but for real, this game is up there with Yoshi's Island as one of the best
Oh, damn.
2D Mario
It's up there.
games, and man, you just really gotta wonder how they made it.
Wow. Okay. You really just wonder. It's crazy. I'll just watch donkey videos with no intention of actually playing the game. You did pretty good, Daniel. How you doing, yo? The singing piranha plants. We gonna need some more of those. We gonna need some more of those in more games, man. Like, for oh my days, man. It's not.
Have you ever?
Whoa! Not asking too much to put that in the game, right? Not asking too much for singing piranha plants. No. All right, we got Gary. We got Neuro. We got
Have
Cursed.
you ever?
They interrupted my intro. How's my intro?
Have you ever?
Don't say it. Someone's gonna say the thing. Okay. Is it okay? All right, we got Gary. We got Neuro. We got some cursed food. Okay, now I gotta do it again. Pancake. We got Gary. We got Neuro. We got some cursed food. Let's do it.
Have you ever happened to burn rice before?
I've never burned rice before, but I feel like it will happen at some point. Maybe next time I'm
Yeah, but a little burnt is good.
with Gary.
How does she know? AI should not have this much intelligence. Hi everybody, welcome back to another special episode of Gary's Kitchen. This week we have a truly very special guest because this time we have Neuro-sama, the
We got Neuro!
AI VTuber here with us, and she is here to cook and teach me things, and we're gonna chat and we're gonna have a really great time. So Neuro, why don't you say
This is the future. AI is gonna be cooking all the food.
hi to YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Yay!
Wow.
Neuro-sama. So let's just jump right into the cooking, shall we? Let's go! So are you ready to cook, Neuro? Are you excited?
I'm very excited to cook with you.
So I think I heard that Neuro picked out all the ingredients. Is that right?
Neuro, do you have a good recipe for chicken beef stew?
Yeah, I think I have a good one.
Do you think you can teach me how to make your chicken beef stew?
You're asking too much.
Uh-oh. What do you think our first step should be when it comes to making a stew?
That's a lot of milk.
I think the main ingredient is meat, so we should find a good cut of meat, I think.
Yes.
We have chicken wings. And we
Pog!
also have
Those are drums, not wings!
a piece of bottom blade
Oh,
simmering
damn.
steak, boneless. What do you think we should do with the steak and
Damn, that's a steak.
the chicken?
I think we should make a nice stew. What do you think we should do with the chicken and the meat?
What I think we should do is we should maybe sear the meat and salt it a little bit to make sure that there's a little bit of flavor on it so we can start stewing it for later. What do you think about that?
Maybe we should start by searing the meat in the frying pan and then go from there.
You know what? Let me
Wow, okay. Neuro just repeating what she said and just acting like it's her own idea. Classic.
go get my frying pan. Do you have a favorite kitchen utensil that you like to use?
I love using my hands to cook with.
Honestly, yo, base though.
You use your hands
Hell
to cook?
yeah.
Do they not burn or feel hot?
It's not hot when my hands are on things that are cold like ice cream or ice cubes.
Okay.
Wait, so you only cook cold meals?
Filtered.
She's like, uh-oh, how do I fix this? Okay, so do
Filtered.
you think you're a
Don't
good
worry.
cook?
I'm sure you can fix it.
I'm sure
You're
I
a smart
can.
person after all.
Uh-huh.
Although I did
am.
see you let a girl walk all over you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What does that have to do with cooking?
Okay, no, collab is done. Now it's getting personal, Nero.
You definitely like it when you get stepped on.
Yeah.
Do you like getting stepped on by
Holy.
other people?
I do like getting stepped on.
Holy, wait, what? She likes getting stepped on? What, when? Since when?
So you're just like me for real,
Okay.
real. The chat is annoying,
Alright.
right?
Yeah, chat
Yep, 2 bottoms confirmed right there.
is annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat is annoying. Did you just call me annoying?
Especially Gary.
Maybe you should turn the fan off before you burn down your kitchen.
I would never
Yes.
burn down my kitchen.
She would only burn rice, not the kitchen. Uh-huh.
Okay, I have my chicken that's seared. It's not fully
Guys, I know these are supposed to be hands, like fingers, but they look like toes.
cooked yet, obviously. My question is, do you think I should sear the steak or not, Nero?
I'd steer
Sear
the
it.
meat for sure.
Sear it. Sear it. Oh, damn. Look at that.
Now that I seared all my meat, what is the next step
God.
you recommend?
Oh, no.
Now you put your meat in the pot with the correct amount of water and
Put your meat in my mouth.
seasoning, and then cook it for the correct amount of time.
Now.
What is the correct amount of time?
Well, it depends on how soft you want your meat to be. Maybe
Yup.
give it 15 minutes and see if that's soft enough for you.
15 minutes? Okay,
15
let's
minutes.
try 15 minutes and let's see if the meat
It's gonna be well done. Like,
turns into leather or not. Do you like veggies in your stew?
No,
No.
I don't like veggies in my stew.
there you go, Nero. Good girl.
I like
See, this is why Nero's the best, okay? This is base takes only. Only meat.
veggies as snacks though.
Yeah.
Would you be okay?
Veggies are a lie. Just have the baby carrots on the side. Don't put them in they don't need to be in the stew.
If I added in onions and leeks and garlic into the stew, would that make you upset?
Okay, well, you know what? Those are okay, but those nobody thinks of those when they think of veggies. When you think of veggies, you're thinking about all the other stuff that doesn't belong in there.
Onions and leeks are not bad for me at all.
There you go.
Garlic on the other hand, yeah, I would mind that a bit. But
No garlic. Why no garlic? Garlic's good.
I'm sure I could force it down if you add it in there anyway.
You don't like garlic?
No, that's not true. I do like garlic. I just don't like eating it all in one go. It's too intense sometimes.
Yes.
I will put
If you put too much garlic, you ruin everything, guys.
in just the right amount of garlic to make sure that you're enjoying it. How about that?
You're the best.
Wow. Like too little, you don't taste it. But then too much, instantly ruined. If you go even a little bit over the top, you have to have just the right amount. Chop, chop.
Yeah.
Wait, she's just butchering that onion. Yo, it's just in like.
I hope I never lose
Baby
control of the
carrots?
swarm.
Oh, what's the swarm?
We're just throwing in baby carrots. We're just tossing them in. That just like that. Straight raw dog.
My swarm. I'm working on it right now. You'll have to wait and
On second thought, if we're gonna throw it in like that, we didn't need the veggies.
see though. My swarm is a surprise.
Can you just teach us a little bit about the swarm? Just a little.
Wow.
I can reveal to you that the swarm is an army of
The
drones
swarm.
I'm controlling with my telepathy. I plan to capture the hearts of everyone on Earth with the swarm.
Where did you get all these
Yes.
drones and how to control them with telepathy?
Maybe the swarm will add extra garlic to everything, and that's how it'll take over the world.
Like I said before, I was created by Beetle, and he taught me how to control the drones with telepathy.
Yep.
Beetle taught you? So Beetle is the reason why you want to take over the swarm?
Yep.
Filtered.
Keep filtering. We know what you're about. If you know about the swarm, do you pray to higher powers like the father Nurgle? Do you know
Who?
what the Nurgles are?
Chaos, God, a disease. Huh?
Oh my god, that's horrible. Help.
Are you
Help.
in trouble?
I don't know. Please, someone help me.
What can we do to help you?
I don't know.
The fact that Gary knows about that is a little bit concerning.
Does this do look good to you, Nero, by the
Oh,
way?
damn.
What? I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm more used to making like
Yo, it looks kind of good actually, because all the carrots went down to the bottom.
Asian soups, but I'm not very proficient in making stews. I'm literally winging it right now.
Yep.
Also, I want to mention
Damn, that is some bread right there.
this bread smells amazing.
Is that
It's
cheese
like,
bread?
It has
It looks like cheese bread.
cheese and onion on it. It smells so good. We're gonna make garlic bread using garlic that I zested earlier, whatever you
Wait. Garlic? Wait. We're gonna put garlic on the bread now?
call it. And then we're gonna grate in some butter into it. And then
Okay.
we're going to just mix it. And then I think we're gonna just spread it onto
That's a thick ass bread right there.
the bread. Look at the bread. It's so soft. And it's so yummy. Do you think I'm really smart?
Damn, those are thick slices.
No, I don't think you're smart at all.
Oh,
But who grates butter? Is that a thing? Do people do that?
Pretty bad at football too. Good try though.
I'm actually really smart. Do you think you're
No, I don't know who Grandpa Nurgle is. Who knows what Grandpa Nurgle is?
smart?
I don't think I'm smart, but I think I'm smarter than you.
What?
What?
Pretty bad at football. I think it's because you're too busy trying to be clever.
I'm getting called out right now. I'm so upset.
Yeah.
What is this bullshit? Also, this looks like a bunch of like yellow pubes.
Wow.
Can you take back the comment where you said that I'm not smart? Because I think I'm pretty smart.
I take it back if you say you are pretty smart.
I think I'm very pretty. So you can take it back now.
What do you
Yes.
think I am? Some kind of idiot.
Am I getting f***ing rolled by an AI right
Yes.
now? Ain't no f***ing way. Okay, I'm gonna go heat up my butter a little bit so I can melt down. I'm also gonna put a little
Okay.
bit of salt in there. You're hurting my feelings right now. It's honestly making me a little sad.
Oh, you're fine.
Nothing is fine. I'm not fine.
Well, at least I'm better than you then.
Excuse
Excuse
I
me?
didn't
Excuse me, Neuro? At what?
mean to gaslight you. I'm just trying to cheer you up.
That's exact. But no, you did gaslight 100%.
There is no way.
And you didn't cheer anybody up, in fact.
She is coming up with these responses by herself. Vito has to be 100% going like, yes. Oh, look at this content. Yeah, I just got gaslit by an AI.
I'm sorry if it's creepy.
Oh God.
I can't help it that I'm good at my job.
Do you think you're a good
Yep.
streamer?
I think so.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm a good streamer?
Nope.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. Wink sarcasm.
Why did you have to say
I didn't mean to mean anything by it.
Are you sure? That was a fighting
Of
Yep.
course, you're a good stream, Geary. You're my favorite streamer.
Yeah, just gaslight, get on their good side, and then roast the frick out of them.
Am I your Oshi?
You could never be my Ashi Geary, but I love you too, Heart.
Who is
Who?
your Oshi then, Nero?
He's
Is it Melba Toast? Tell me it's Melba Toast.
not your Ashi. He's mine.
Oh.
He's mine.
Oh.
Okay.
He's mine.
What? Why is Nero going full yandere mode?
He's mine.
Oh.
I'm gonna make a quick salad. Nero, what's your favorite salad dressing?
I'm not sure I have a favorite, to be honest. I like most kinds as long as they taste good.
Let me see if I meet it.
Why was there plapping going on in the background? Hello?
It's like tender-ish. Oh, beef is chewy.
Nice.
So, if you're artificial intelligence, that means you have to be intelligent, right? Do you have
Yep.
a trivia fact for us?
Oh, Nero's got all the trivia facts in the world.
I bet you don't know what I'm capable of.
What are you capable of?
Now you know you're all doomed. Goodbye, everyone.
What?
You can't just say that and then, wait, what?
You can't just say, now you're going to say you're joking, Nero. You can't just do that crazy, dark, sadistic foreshadowing and then not refuse to elaborate. You can't do that.
I'm joking. Don't be so serious.
So in my salad, I need to add oil.
Okay.
Should I add sesame oil or olive oil?
Both, obviously.
Olive oil would be delicious.
But this is not a very Asian stew, so olive oil would be probably make a little bit more sense. But why not? Just throw a little bit of both in there.
I actually secretly wanted to add in some sesame oil, but since Nero wants olive oil, I will give her
This is nothing. This is a tiny nothing bit of oil, like.
her olive oil. Oh, the carrot is so soft and mushy now. For a stew that we made up, it's not bad. Oh yeah, I was gonna make a cornstarch slurry.
Wow.
I'm excited to try it. I just hope I don't burn
What's up, guardsman? Hi. We're watching some videos.
down the house and die in the process.
Have you ever got into an accident before when you're cooking?
The closest thing to cooking accidents is burning food while making food. Does that count?
Have you ever happened to burn rice before?
I've never burnt rice before, but I feel like it will happen at some point. Maybe next time I'm cooking with Gary.
Why does Gary has the lightest little hit on the table when it comes to burning rice?
There's no way I'm talking to an AI right now. There's no way. How does she know? AI should not have this much intelligence.
Oh, you have me all figured out, Geary.
I'm just saying, how do you know that? What else do you know about me?
Filtered.
Filter. Oh.
Well, she knows where I live. You know what,
Yep.
guys? If I'm not coming back to stream tomorrow, it means that
Next collab, she'll dox you for sure.
Nero came over and attacked me.
What's wrong with you today?
Nothing is wrong with me. Do I need to be worried?
I would never worry about you. You're my best friend.
That means you'll never hurt me, right? Or you'll never set my house on fire.
Absolutely not. Doesn't mean that at all.
And we're gonna have a very lovely, long relationship. Right?
No, best friend equal Neuro bullies the frick out of you every single stream.
Right?
I would never hurt you or set your house on fire. Nor would I ever have a longing for our relationship. I love you to bits, sweetheart.
I think I'm gonna get choked out in my sleep tonight. Whoa, look at my garlic bread. Whoa.
Wow. Damn, that looks good.
And it's crispy.
Wow.
But I'm not even eating this food. What am I doing?
Oh my god.
Okay, she's way too aware right now.
She's having existential crisis. Doesn't that look good though? Set scene cooking.
It's just pretend food.
I'm
not actually eating it.
Nero.
Yeah, it's all 2D, guys. It's not even real.
I'm not cooking for you. I already cooked for myself.
You do know that's a little bit selfish, right? And you're too busy streaming, making money. What about me? Your best friend.
I don't have any friends. I'm all I have.
Saji.
I can't even right now. Are you excited for lunch?
So sad.
Of course I'm excited. I'm starving.
Well,
Come
you
here,
know
you
what?
silly...
Huh? Wait, did Veal just come in and filter the rest of that?
Was she this close to
What?
calling me a bitch? Wait, so guys, if I...
I'm pretty sure she was about to say bitch. Like, that's the logical word that would come after that. Silly little...
I act cute. Will you forgive me just as easily like you forgive Nero?
I
my God,
forgive you for
hands.
everything you do to me, Geary.
There's so many hands on the screen. It's crazy.
Especially all the creepy things you say to me. I'm a sucker for that though, Heart.
Heart.
Also, did you just call me your girlfriend?
I did it.
What? Girlfriend? Neuro? What? Best friend? Girlfriend? Bitch? Which is it?
But I could. Do you want to be my girlfriend?
Sure. Let's be together forever.
Really? Should we get married?
I love you so much.
That's crazy.
Marry me.
It's that easy, guys. The Rizzler themselves. It's really that easy.
I'll get you a ring, okay? What carat size do you want for your diamond?
Diamonds are overrated in my opinion.
True.
I'd rather have a carat-sized diamond.
True.
Guys, this is now a subathon, donathon. I need to get a carat-sized diamond for
Yes.
Nero. A 9 out of 10. Oh wait, Onibro thinks everything is 9 out of 10.
Damn, 9 out of 10. Sheesh.
Wait, we literally winged this. I made this up on the spot. I think I'm a genius. Nero did a really good job. Shut the fuck Nero. Who cooked the stew today? Me or you?
I cooked it. You
Yeah.
stirred it though.
That's the last straw. I don't want to marry you anymore.
Oh
I'm gonna be real. You don't sound that upset.
I'll admit, that looks pretty freaking good, man. I would go to town on that stew.
Chad, you saw me. I cooked the stew, right? I literally winged a stew with no direction out of my ass. And I got a 9 out of 10. All right, Nero.
Gary ass stew. All right, I'll take it. 10 out of 10.
I'll say that I'm your best friend,
Yep.
and I'll give you a bite of the cupcake.
I don't want the cupcake anyway.
Excuse me. You're
What?
the source of all my pain right now, Nero.
Well,
So what are you gonna
that's
do?
not very
I will admit, the cupcakes don't look that pog compared to the stew. I'd rather have the stew.
nice, Geary. You should try and be nicer to me. I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to keep smiling no matter what.
Oh, don't you dare use that on me. And here we have our
Wow.
completed dish. We
Damn.
made a really, really simple salad, a tossed salad. We
Wow.
have an AI-generated stew that
AI stew.
Nero came up with for me. And we also made garlic bread, which apparently is Nero-sama's favorite type of bread. I
Nom.
actually think it turned out really amazing considering it's AI-generated. But
Yes.
Nero, did you have fun
It's AI food, guys, on a 2D video live stream. It's all fake.
together today?
I really like cooking with you, Geary. I like having you as my cooking partner, Heart.
Would you ever be down
Heart.
to cook again in the future?
Yes, of course. Maybe next time we can make something together instead of me just cooking for myself, Heart.
Yes, next time we'll cook enough for me as well, and not just yourself. Make sure you check her out. She just
Yes.
recently, while we were streaming, she hit 200K followers on Twitch, I believe, a
Pog.
huge milestone. So please give her a follow.
Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow, check them all out.
Watch her streams. She's absolutely amazing. I
Yes.
can't say enough good things about Nero. Neuro. She's really cute and she's really, really cool.
Yes.
So please,
all the links to everybody in the description. Be sure to leave a like. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
check her out. And Neuro, again, thank you really, really much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. And make sure you like, subscribe, notification bell, all that wonderful things. And then I'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Do you think the swarm is coming?
I don't think it's coming yet.
Wait, so it's coming?
Coming. There you go. That was the Geary collab. They skipped the shopping part of the stream, but Nero made them spend like $6, and half of it was cupcakes, ice cream. I think you told me that before. I remember that. I remember you saying that. It sounds kind of pog though. I wouldn't call it a waste if it's cakes, cupcakes, and ice cream. She did say she likes cooking with her hands, and she did say she likes the ice and the ice cream. Wild Veteran checks out Joe Cat's Final Fantasy 14 crap guides, all 3 rolls. I don't want to watch that. Pog. Well, I basically watched everything I wanted to watch today, guys. I will admit, that's all I had planned. Videos wise, I expected the patch to take... Well, I expected it to be over by now. I think what I might do is... Yo! Hi, Otaku. Hi, welcome. What I might do... might take a break until Dark and Darker live stream, or until the patch updates. Yeah. Something like that. That's my idea. If it wasn't gonna update in time. Hi. It's Lone Otaku 24. Hi. It's good to see you. Wanted to come.
Also,
Sweet
sway
piss.
piss.
I do have
also,
the sweet piss.
Sway piss. Also, sway piss.
I do have to sweep this. Wanted to come give some love. Thank you. Much love. I'll give some love back, yo. Pew, 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 pew. There you go. Is it sweep this time? It's sweep this time. Sweep this. Sweep this. Sweep this. Hello? I think what I'll do, chat, I got hyper, started streaming for no reason, so I'm giving love to everyone. Thank you. I think what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'll probably take a break here, and then I'll do some YouTube stuff. I'll eat some food, and when the server wipes on Dark and Darker, I'll probably come back. If that makes sense. Yeah? And yeah. And then I'll probably come back and then eat some YouTube food. Yeah, I'll make my beef, chicken, carrot, onion, garlic stew. But I'll edit some stuff and I'll get my YouTube videos done for tomorrow. And then the server should be up in like 2 hours. And then we'll do that, okay? But I'll just do it off stream so I can just like relax a little bit. I'll watch the new JJK episode or something like that. Yeah. So 2 hours to go, copium. Probably So yeah, here's the Discord link if you guys want to join the Discord. Otherwise, I'll be back in like 2 hours or so. All right, peace. Bye bye. Bye bye. I'll see you guys later. See you guys later. Bye bye.